guys, so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. Recently, Belletto Studio sent me their airbrush system along with a bunch of products to be used with it. So today's video, I'm going to be using an airbrush system for the first time in my entire life. This is literally the first time I've ever used an airbrush system, and I'm going to be using that machine to take you through each of the steps to create this makeup look here. All of the products that they sent me are water-based, and it felt super lightweight and refreshing going onto the skin. This makeup look is totally full coverage, but it feels like skin and it looks like skin. Everything is very natural and dewy, and I'm really impressed with all the products. And you know what? The airbrush system was way easier to use than I ever thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared to film this video, but I am scared no more. So yeah, this video is a little bit different to me. This product was sent to me and I am reviewing it, but however, it is not sponsored, so all of my opinions are indeed my own. So if you want to see my first attempt at an airbrush system, and if you had ever been curious about how to use one, or if you just want to see how I did this very light, dewy, natural makeup look, then please just keep on watching. So before we actually get into this, I figured I'd show you guys this system. This is the Belletto airbrush system here. It's actually super small and compact. This is the little gun here. This is the bowl, the little bowl that you put the product in, and this is the little lever to release it. They sent me some foundations and some blush and a highlighter. These are the little bottles here, and they have a little ball in them that shakes up the product. Unfortunately, they did send me some rather dark shades of the foundation, so the shade F3 Yellow Tone is the foundation I'm going to be using today because it's the lightest one that they sent me, but unfortunately, it's not light enough for my face, so I will be turning myself a different color, so hopefully we can see past this. On the plus side, it'll work for me when I am self-tanned. So the blush I'm going to be using is called Coralia. This one here looks like a really pretty summery blush shade. And then this highlighter here is called Bling It On. It actually looks really pretty, but unfortunately, I don't know if this one, I don't think this one has the little ball to mix it up, or if it's just like stuck somewhere. But a lot of the product has just built up and caked to one side, and it's not actually shaking up. So I don't know if I'm going to get the full effect of the highlighter, but we're going to try it out anyway. So on the little how-to guide, it says that you can use up to 6 drops of the foundation for a full coverage. So I think I might start with 3 and see how it goes. So I think I'm just going to open it up. I'm going to put some drops in there. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll just do 4 for good measure. Okay. I'm gonna turn it on. It says to hold it and you know, have like a finger on here to pull the trigger. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it on a little bit. Okay, and I'm just gonna, you know, okay, we're just gonna do it. I might have messed that up a little bit. I might need to add more because I think I just put it all right there. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so good news. It's not as terrifying as I thought. It's actually a lot easier, and like you don't feel it going. It kind of feels like you're like splashing water on your face. Like it's really refreshing. I didn't notice that it was going on my skin. So that's a good thing. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go in and attempt to do a second layer. Okay, so I just finished off with that layer. I feel like I need to be more consistent with holding the toggle, because in some points it was shooting out a lot more, like on this side of my face, and other points it wasn't. But I did go lighter on my forehead and more heavy on the rest of my face. It kind of just looks like skin. Like I can see that I've put a different color on my skin, but none of my blemishes are covered up. I don't know if you noticed this bad boy right here. There is a war waging on my face, okay? This is horrible and painful, and I don't even want to talk about it. So just for reviewing purposes, I think I might go in with one more layer just to see, and I might just go really heavy, like right around my blemishes, and see if it covers it up at all. But other than that, it feels so light on my skin. It doesn't feel like I've put anything on my skin. They are water-based, so I guess that is why it felt so refreshing going on my skin. And it's a super light coverage, but it does give kind of a blurred effect to the face. I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera, but it is pretty cool. I'm just gonna go in and attempt one final layer just on the bottom half of my face where I need the most coverage, and then we will go in and attempt the blush and the highlighter. Okay, so I went ahead and added a bit more to my neck and just finished up that bottom layer. I'm definitely seeing more of the color now, so that's why I felt the need to go into the neck and make it even. I'd say that by doing the small layers, I definitely built this up to about a medium coverage. You can do full coverage, but I think that because I'm very new to this, I was being a little too hard with the circular motions that you're supposed to do, and some of the product was like flying out of the bowl, so oops. But yeah, I just went in and finished it up. So far it's not drying on my skin at all. It totally looks smooth and seamless. It looks like skin, and it actually has quite a glowy effect, and that might be due to the fact that it is water-based. And with that extra layer, just really focused on the area of the bottom of my face, it did really nicely cover up this area. But before we go in and do the blush and the highlighter, I'm just gonna go in and finish up my face. I'm gonna add concealer, do my eyebrows, etc., etc., and then see how the rest of the makeup sits on top of the airbrush makeup. So I'm going to do that, and then I will be back with you. All right, so I applied concealer and eyebrows and attempted to cover this monster, but you know, I've been picking at it too much. It's uncoverable, unfortunately. So after I added the concealer and I used my beauty blender to blend everything in, and it's like boom, flawless. Like my skin, besides my friend, looks completely flawless, and it's just like all my imperfections are very blurred out in the camera, and definitely full coverage. I think maybe it takes a little bit of time to set in the skin, but once it does, it's like boom, flawless. So I'm not entirely sure how the procedure works, but I think I'm going to do the highlighter first, just because I don't think I'm going to clean the little brush in between uses. So I'm going to go in with the highlighter, attempt to use it. I'll just highlight the cheekbones a little bit, and then I will go in and use the blush. So as I said before, this is the shade Bling It On for the highlighter, and I think I'm just going to do like 2 drops of this. Put it in. I'll just push it out a little bit. I'm also holding the gun a little bit closer to my skin while I do this. And that highlight is actually looking really beautiful and natural. Ah, wow. That's really pretty. Really subtle. I really like that highlight. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep this thing going, and I'm gonna add the blush. So same thing, I think I'm just gonna add 2 drops here, see how we do with that. I'm scared. Ah! Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, so, alright, so I'm just gonna blend in this blush a little bit just because I went a little bit heavy-handed with it. And it is buffing out really nicely, and it's leaving just a really natural glow onto my skin. Alright, so I'm really quickly going to throw on some mascara. Okay, and then in the package they sent me, they also included a lipstick. This is the Infinity Lip Color, and they sent me the shade Tipsy. It's a really bright, beautiful coral shade, perfect for summer. So I'm just going to put this on. That's also why I used the Corelia blush. I was hoping that it would go with this. This is a very creamy lipstick. I'd say it's quite similar to the Matte Cream Sheen formula. Maybe a little bit less creamy than that one, but it also doesn't have a scent. So that is a very bright lipstick. Really nice formula though, really nice sheen to it. It's not matte, but it's also not too wet looking either. Okay, so that is going to be everything for my little review and first impressions on the Belletto Studio airbrush system. I cannot believe how completely flawless my skin looks. It's kind of like filtered, like it looks like I have a filter in the camera on my skin. Totally full coverage, and it feels like skin on my skin. And considering I have the world's most dry skin, that's a really impressive feat for it to accomplish, you know? I think my favorite thing about this is that you achieve full coverage and everything is like super pigmented at first, but then you can blend it out and make it look more natural. Like I have full coverage products on my skin right now and it looks like skin. Like I can't see it up close in my mirror. Like you can't see any of the product on my skin. So Belletto Studio has given me a coupon code for you guys to use if you want to try out an airbrush system for yourselves. When you go to their website, use the code Winged Liner, which gives you the entire airbrush system for only $78. That's a huge discount, and if you guys have ever wanted to try an airbrush system, then I mean now's the time to do it. Until right now, I have literally never used an airbrush system and I was always really scared to use it because it looked terrifying, but if I can do it, you can do it. I just used that and it was way more simple than I thought it would be. It just put like all of my airbrush using fears to rest. So yeah, if you guys ever wanted to try one out, that coupon code and their website and all the links will be listed in the description box down below. So thank you so much to Belletto for sending me this system. It was a really fun experience learning how to use airbrush makeup, and I'm really impressed with the results. So thank you, Belletto. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know it was a little bit of a different one for me, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. Let me know any video recommendations that you have in the comments down below. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!